going on, everybody? It's Phil here, and welcome to my official Elimination Chamber Toronto predictions video. We're going to be going over each and every single match that is currently scheduled for Elimination Chamber 2025. I'm going to be telling you guys who I think is ultimately going to be winning these matchups, and at the end of the day, see who is going to be feuding with each other as we inch closer to WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas. But before we get right into the thick of things, why don't you guys hit that like button, turn on the bell for all notifications, and you subscribe to the channel. That way you guys never miss another upload right here on the YouTube channel. We talk all things pro wrestling here, people. So if you guys like pro wrestling, hit that subscribe button. It helps out the channel a lot, and I appreciate every single one of you guys that are a part of this community. Let's get right into it. Let's talk about this women's tag team matchup between Nia Jax and Candice LeRae taking on Toronto legend Trish Stratus and the WWE Women's Champion and Tiffany Stratton. Now, I'm not going to be sugarcoating anything when it comes down to this tag team match, mainly because of the fact that I am not really looking forward all that much to it. And it's not because of the lack of star power within this match, because, at the end of the day, we were seeing Trish Stratus return to the WWE ring, for God's sakes. I just don't see a reason why this match has to really even be happening, because we all know that Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus are ultimately just going to be winning this matchup in the end against Candice and Nia. And, with everything that's going on right now with Tiffany Stratton defending the WWE Women's Championship against Charlotte Flair, this match really has nothing going for it, and it really doesn't have anything to do with what's happening with Charlotte Flair and the WWE Women's Championship heading into WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas. So I'm picking Tiffany Stratton and, Trish Stratus to pick up the victory here, mainly because this is kind of just a runaway victory for them. And at the end of the day, this really just means nothing for the grand scheme of things. We don't even have a women's championship being defended at WWE Elimination Chamber this year. I don't like that. I really do not like that whatsoever. If anything, we really could have had Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus go out at each other one-on-one in Toronto. That would have been something very, very cool to see. And, that would have been a really good thing for Tiffany Stratton to check off as she heads to WrestleMania against Charlotte Flair for the WWE Women's Championship. So, I don't know. This matchup to me is just really random. This matchup to me is just really, nothing at the end of the day. So I'm picking Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus to pick up the victory at Elimination Chamber in Toronto. Now let's talk about the WWE Women's Elimination Chamber match, where the winner faces Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania 41 for the WWE Women's World Championship. We got Naomi, we got Bianca Belair, we got Liv Morgan, we got Alexa Bliss, we got Bayley, and we got Roxanne Perez. Now, when it comes down to the competitors within this Women's Elimination Chamber match, there's really only two betting favorites that you really should be keeping your eye on, and that is A, Bianca Belair, and B, Liv Morgan. We just saw Liv Morgan win the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships with her tag team partner in Raquel Rodriguez against Bianca and Naomi. And this was a very, very good main event for Monday Night Raw when it comes down to the grand scheme of things. And I still do believe that those two are the betting favorites heading into this WWE Women's Elimination Chamber match. We all know the history between Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley, and I know they just won the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships this past Monday on Raw, but you can't deny what WWE has done with the Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley feud with everything that's been going on heading into WrestleMania season. So that right there, you really should be keeping your eye on. But my betting favorite, now that she is no longer a WWE Women's Tag Team Champion, is my pick to win the WWE Women's Elimination Chamber match, and that is Bianca Belair. I'm going with Bianca Belair mainly because of the fact that, with everything that's happening right now, with the Jade Cargill situation, I still do personally believe that she should be the one that, ultimately attacked Jade Cargill in the end. They're probably going to go with Naomi being the one that attacked Jade Cargill after everything is all said and done here. And I really do believe that WWE does want to capitalize on, the matchup that we could be having here with this win here if Bianca does win the Women's Elimination Chamber match, and that is Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley for that Women's World Championship. A lot of people have been wanting to see it for a very long time. We all know WWE has been teasing it for a very long time, and I really do believe that they could be capitalizing on that moment, could be capitalizing on that match at WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas. I would have personally loved to see Bianca Belair versus Jade Cargill at WrestleMania 41. I thought that would have been an amazing thing to see, but we'll have to see in due time if that's even really the route they're going. We really could be seeing Liv Morgan take on Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Championship at the end of the day at WrestleMania if they really do want to go down that route. But she just won the Women's Tag Team Championships. I really do believe that she'll ultimately just, defend those titles at WrestleMania, if anything. So we'll see in due time. But my pick is ultimately going to be Bianca Belair winning the Women's Elimination Chamber match. Before we get into the next match, I do want to talk to you guys about the other 4 women within this Elimination Chamber match. Bayley and Roxanne Perez, I feel like, are going to be on a collision course towards WrestleMania, but I think they're going to be going after each other when it comes down to this entire situation. So at the end of the day, I do believe that we could be seeing Bayley and Roxanne Perez mix it up at WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas. In terms of Naomi, like I said earlier, I think Naomi could possibly be the one to attack Jade Cargill. So if it wasn't really going to be Bianca Belair, because she could be going after the Women's World Championship and Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, she has that to worry about with Rhea Ripley, and Naomi could have Jade Cargill to worry about. So that could be a possibility for WrestleMania 41. And then Alexa Bliss, I have no idea what she's doing at WrestleMania, if anything at all. I really do believe that Alexa Bliss being back in WWE is absolutely fantastic. I just have no idea what Alexa Bliss would be doing at WrestleMania 41, if anything at all. Maybe we can be possibly seeing Alexa and Nikki Cross go after Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez for the tag team titles. I have no idea if that's even a possibility, but we'll see in due time. But yeah, those are really could be what I could be seeing when it comes down to the rest of the 4 women in this Elimination Chamber match. So there you go. Now let's talk about the match that I'm most looking forward to when it comes down to this entire Elimination Chamber card, and that is the unsanctioned matchup between Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Now this match is absolutely going to be insane. I would not even be shocked whatsoever if this either A, opened the show just to get the crowd as hot as they possibly could, or B, if they could actually close out Elimination Chamber 2025 with this matchup instead of bookending it with an Elimination Chamber and closing with an Elimination Chamber, mainly because of how big this match is going to be when it comes down to the rivalry of Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. We all know that this is basically where it all began for them. They have been at each other's throats. They have been tied to the hip of each other for their entire careers, and they're at the Rogers Center. They are, at their WrestleMania per se, because, they've been through thick and thin together. They've gone through it in each and every single aspect possible. They've gone through Ring of Honor. They've done through the Indies. They have done NXT. Now they're here on the main roster. They've main evented WrestleMania together. And now they are here at another WrestleMania-like venue here at the Rogers Center at Elimination Chamber 2025 in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Just absolutely going to beat the hell out of each other, and this is going to be one of the most insane matches that WWE has ever put on for a feud just like this. So many memorable moments happen within the Rogers Center, and this is just going to be another thing that's added onto that list. And the fact that this match is unsanctioned really just does prove how brutal, how crucial this match really is when it comes down to the rivalry of Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. And this match is just going to be absolutely one of the most brutal matches that we have ever seen, because WWE in storyline is not going to have anything to do when it comes down to what Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are about to do to each other in the Rogers Center. And it's just going to be one of the most beautiful disasters, one of the most beautiful car crashes that we're ever going to be seeing inside a WWE ring. Or outside. I mean, hell, they can even go throughout the entire arena, for God's sakes. I mean, we have no idea how this is going to be going. Now, with all that being said, who do I have winning this match? I have Kevin Owens winning this match, mainly because of the fact that after all of this is said and done, Kevin Owens could still be possibly beating down Sami Zayn in the middle of the ring. And when that is all happening, we hear voices, we see Randy Orton run down to the ring to save Sami Zayn from Kevin Owens. And that is where you can set up the matchup between Kevin Owens and Randy Orton for a match at WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas. And that right there is a match that everybody would love to see, mainly because WWE has been building that matchup for so long. At this very point, you culminate that rivalry, you culminate everything that they have done at WrestleMania, and that just right there makes a hell of a lot of sense, and that I really do hope is what WWE is planning on. Now, what happens when it comes down to Sami Zayn and his path towards WrestleMania 41 is probably going to be carrying across, and I'm not saying that in any kind of disparaging way. I just think that with everything that's happened right now with Sami Zayn and Karrion Kross, with Karrion Kross doing a little bit of a mind games for Sami Zayn. I think that match could really be a possibility for WrestleMania 41. And I really wouldn't even mind that because we've seen what Karrion Kross has been doing over the course of the last few months on Monday Night Raw. We see what Sami Zayn has done over the course of the last few months on Monday Night Raw. And you can really make something happen between those two for WrestleMania. And I think it would honestly be a really good undercard match for WrestleMania this year. So that's where I could possibly be seeing both of those two guys heading into WrestleMania this year. But we'll see in due time, and hopefully we'll see what happens after all of that is said and done between Sami and Kevin. Now, before we go right into the men's Elimination Chamber match, I want to talk to you guys about this segment that's happening between The Rock and Cody Rhodes, and this ultimate decision that Cody is going to have to make when it comes down to being The Rock's champion. Now, we all know what this is kind of calling back to, and it's when The Rock became a corporate champion for Vince McMahon all those years ago, and that's exactly what The Rock is trying to do for Cody when it comes down to this entire situation about him selling his soul and going to the dark side per se. This entire situation right now is absolutely insane. It's got a lot of people talking about what the possibilities could be for this entire storyline playing at hand. And at the end of the day, I really do not believe that Cody Rhodes is going to be selling his soul to The Rock because I just do not be seeing that as a possibility whatsoever. I do believe that Cody Rhodes is ultimately going to be turning down The Rock when it comes down to being The Rock's champion, and we'll see where things go down the line. I really do not believe that The Rock is going to be mad per se in terms of, this decision by Cody Rhodes of not becoming his champion. I just think he'll, have some sort of 40-minute, kind of, yap fest. And, he'll be like, all right, I respect your decision, but at the end of the day, if you ever do change your mind, I'm always here for you. And I'm always going to be right where you need me to be. So something's going to happen here, but at the end of the day, I do not believe that Cody Rhodes is going to be selling his soul to the devil, aka The Rock, to become his champion. I will say though, whoever does sell his soul at the end of all of this, and I do have a video on who I possibly do be seeing as the one that sells his soul to The Rock, and that video will come out sooner than you think. At the end of the day, I feel like they're going to be walking out as the Undisputed WWE Champion at the end of WrestleMania. So stay tuned for that video, but yeah, Cody Rhodes is not going to be the one selling his soul to The Rock for this entire situation, for this entire storyline that's playing out. So stay tuned for that video, but yeah, Cody Rhodes is ultimately going to be saying no. And finally, let's talk about the men's Elimination Chamber match to see who faces Cody Rhodes in the main event of WrestleMania. We got John Cena in his final time in Toronto. We got Drew McIntyre, CM Punk, Damian Priest, Logan Paul, and Seth freaking Rollins. Now, when it comes down to all 6 of these men within this men's Elimination Chamber match, at the end of the day, I want to go through each and every single one of them to really show you guys what I think could be possibly happening with all these 6 guys heading into WrestleMania. So starting with Damian Priest, I do not see him being a viable chance to win this men's Elimination Chamber match at all. And it's no disrespect to Damian Priest whatsoever. I just have no idea what the man is ultimately going to be doing for WrestleMania, let alone winning this match for, the shot to go up against Cody Rhodes in that undisputed WWE Championship. So he right there is my number 6 in terms of ranking who is most likely to win this match. My number 5 guy would be Logan Paul. I think Logan Paul is ultimately going to be costing one of the 2 possible winners of this match, the match, and that could ultimately cost him in the end. So Logan Paul, I do not be seeing the winner of this men's Elimination Chamber match, as I do believe that he could possibly be costing John Cena, the men's Elimination Chamber match, which we'll get into later. Seth Rollins, he has a whole other situation going on with him right now for WrestleMania, and that is the return of the OTC, the original Tribal Chief, in Roman Reigns. I believe those two are absolutely going on the collision course for WrestleMania, and we will be seeing Seth freaking Rollins take on the OTC at WrestleMania after everything is all said and done there. We have not seen Roman Reigns since, the Royal Rumble and that double stomp to the steel steps. So that right there just clearly shows me that we are on a collision course for Seth freaking Rollins to take on Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas. Drew McIntyre, nothing against the man. I just have no idea what he is going to be doing at WrestleMania either. maybe he could be doing the matchup against Damian Priest, like, the rumors are going on with right now. But, I do see, where they're possibly going when it comes down to a possible matchup between Cody and Drew McIntyre down the line, but I do not be seeing that happening at WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas, so there is that. So the most likely to win this match is either A, John Cena, or B, CM Punk, and my pick to win this is CM Punk. I think Logan Paul is going to be costing John Cena the match at this Elimination Chamber, and that's going to be the match at WrestleMania. I really do believe that we will be seeing John Cena take on Logan Paul at WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas in John Cena's last WrestleMania match. And I know a lot of people are really not happy with that. I really know a lot of people are just not going to be happy with that decision. But with everything that's happening right now and how WWE is telegraphing everything, you do not see a world where John Cena has not won a match in 7 years going after a world championship at WrestleMania and automatically winning the 17th world championship. I just don't see it. I just do not see that whatsoever. I think you have to do the chase to get to number 17. That is what this entire retirement tour is all about for John. So, John Cena versus Logan Paul at WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas, that to me makes the most logical sense. And that is why I have CM Punk winning this men's elimination chamber match and going on to face Cody Rhodes in the main event of WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas for night 2, getting that main event that he has been craving for years at this point. So CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes is my main event of WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas, and we'll see where things go in due time. But CM Punk is my winner for the men's elimination chamber match. CM Punk did say in that amazing promo segment right before the Royal Rumble that he's not going to be stabbing Cody Rhodes in the back. He's going to be stabbing Cody Rhodes right in the front, and he's ultimately going to, show Cody Rhodes his true intentions. So that's what I believe is ultimately going to be the main event of WrestleMania 41 this year. So CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes for the Undisputed WWE Championship just makes a whole lot of sense to me. But we'll see in due time. This entire situation going on right now with the men's elimination chamber match is absolutely insane, and I cannot wait for this match. But that's it, guys. Those are my thoughts and predictions for WWE Elimination Chamber 2025. If you guys like that, hit that like button on your way out. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell for all notifications. That way you guys never miss another upload right here on the YouTube channel. Stay tuned to the channel, guys, as I will be having another video coming out to you guys later on in the week where you guys will be seeing my thoughts and prediction on who is ultimately going to be selling their soul to The Rock for the main event of WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas. And you guys possibly could have seen a little bit of a teaser of what I just did for this entire situation in this video. So if you guys caught that, let me know your thought about that down in the comments. But we'll see you guys in due time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.